Welcome. In front of me is a REALME 14 Pro Plus, and today I'll show you how you can bypass the Google verification on this phone. Now, before I get started even with the process, I do want to clarify one thing. Typically, I would show you how you can bypass this and then completely remove it. But this is the newest Android, and at the moment, this is the best that has been, I guess, discovered so far. So it can bypass this, but you cannot fully remove it in an easy way. So to explain this a little bit further, just so you're aware what you're getting into, once we are done with the bypass, you have full access to the device. The device is set up, and you have all your applications. You can install everything and all that stuff. But for instance, if you were to reset the device again, it would go back to being again locked, the same way it's right now. And additionally, when I was trying to do this without any kind of steps, I wasn't able to add a screen lock to the device, as it already considers that there is a screen lock, this one, which I need to verify. So I'm going to show you that later on. If you're interested in seeing that, then stay tuned till the end. But I just get straight into it. One of the things that we'll need for this bypass is a second phone, as we will be utilizing the phone clone application that comes pre-installed on this one. So we need to have it also on the other device so you can move over a single application. Additionally, on your locked device, connect to your Wi-Fi network and then go back to the beginning of the setup, to the language selection page, or right over here. Choose the emergency call, type *899#, and then select manual test. And here you want to swipe to the side and you will see camera. Select camera test. Take a photo. There we go. Once you take a photo, you can then click on it to view it. You're going to select agree and continue. And then you want to select share. Swipe to the left and select Google, search image. Click on the three dots and select privacy policy. Use without an account, and give it a moment. Just get rid of this. You want to click right here on this grid blocky square thingy thing, select Google. We can just reject all of it, and then in the search bar you want to navigate to HardReset.Info/bypass. There we go. Shows up as suggested. I'm gonna just click on it right here, and then you want to scroll down, consent to this thing, scroll down, and you will find settings. Click on it, then select home screen and lock screen, and then home screen layout, and this will glitch and take us to the home screen. Now we are still in the setup process, that's why we don't really have all the buttons visible at the bottom. So next thing, we're gonna swipe to the left, and in the tools folder, you want to open up clone phone application, select that this is a new device, and allow everything that it shows up with. Then choose the adequate option for you. For me, I'm going to be selecting other Android, as that's what I have right here. And it generates a QR code. So now we're going to grab our other phone. And let me just quickly uninstall this. So on your other phone, you want to navigate to your Play Store, search for Oppo clone phone, and then once you find it, select install. Select open, agree and continue, scan QR code, okay. And weird thing here is we need to first deauthorize something to actually authorize it, so that's what we're gonna do. And once you do that, it will launch your camera and you can scan the QR code. Come on. Focus up. Let's try that again. There we go. So once you scan the QR code, again it will pop up with the deauthorize, and then while using the app, settings. When you navigate into settings and you have a list like this, just find the application, so clone phone, toggle on whatever is here, and go back. And it will now begin connecting these two devices together. Now this will take half a minute or so for some reason. So once it actually finds this device, we're gonna see like a pop-up right here, and we just get to select connect. So just wait a moment. No, there we go. So connect. And here we're gonna deselect basically everything apart from applications. There we go. Next, select next, settings, toggle on this option, go back, and again, click on next. This will now start to scan the device for all the applications. And at the bottom, when you find the apps category, deselect it, and then click on the text itself. And from the list, select whatever application you can see that has the smallest size. So for me, the smallest size would be Temu at the bottom with a 33.5 megabytes in size. The smaller the size, the faster the transfer. So that's why you want to find something that has that is small in size. Anyway, I'm gonna select OK, and then next. And again, deauthorize, allow, I understand, and start migrating. And this will now go through a quick transfer. So once it's finished, we have the transfer completed, and we can select resume. And on the next page, you will have a migration report, successful 1. Now, in your case, it might say even failed 1 instead of successful. It doesn't matter. In both cases, the process worked. So even if it fails to transfer over the application, it will force the device to, and we click on done, go to the next page. So we're now back in the setup screen, but we are now past the verification portion of the setup. Now, here is the thing that I was mentioning. If you wanted to, for instance, add something like a screen lock, even though technically there isn't one, there is only a verification. So let's just select pattern. I'm gonna do this kind of like as a just showcase. You can see screen lock was already changed. So I need to try again with a new screen lock. So I cannot set it up for some reason. So I will be skipping it later. And we can select more and agree. Done. And get started. And this will take us to the home screen. Now with it now being fully set up, you can do most things, but like I mentioned, we just bypassed the Google verification only. There are probably some ways through like ADB to just completely remove this kind of protection. You could also maybe try to add a Google account and then reset the device and see if that overrides the old one. In that case, you could just verify it using that account. I haven't tried that method yet. But all in all, with screen lock out of the box, like when we finish this off, you can't really add a screen lock, so you can protect your device. And that will also mean that you can't really use some applications that will require a screen lock. But anyway, hopefully you found this video helpful. And if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.